50 Cent show, it is a 50 Cent show. Like, publicly, people look at it like it's presented by 50 Cent. It's 50 Cent. The story is from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Everything is 50 Cent tied to the show. The music that's playing is 50 Cent. It got awkward for the writer, for the showrunner, because she felt like it was registering as a 50 Cent show instead of her show. And that turned into, it got weird with her behaviors and the things that was going on behind the scenes with her. And then it also was friction between her and Omari, because he was feeling like he was the lead and the star of the show. So she was having a problem with anybody who was leading the show, because she felt like it was her show, like it was hers. And it was a show rightfully as a writer, but he is the star of the show. Omari would have died. Ghost must die. He would have died where Kanan died, that much earlier. She planned to kill Omari's character off right there. And I'm like, nah. I could feel how the general public was feeling about it, and I knew that was not the right decision. And I was saying, well, she said, well, then if he doesn't die, something has to happen, something big has to happen. And I'm like, me, like, kill my character. Like, I got other shit to do. I could go be 50 Cent, and then I don't have to be here anymore. Like, look, I took a pay cut to be there the entire time that I was on that show. Like, that, I was being paid in the very beginning $17,000 per episode, while executive producing the show, being the music supervisor, pretty much, for then doing the theme song and all the promotion and publicity. It wasn't until the third season that they would accept the show on Good Morning America without me being there. I'm technically the star of Power until I introduced everybody to it, and then Omari Hardwick turned into the star of Power.
Do you agree with them killing Ghost?
I wouldn't have killed him. The shit could still been running if it was right now. It just was creatively a decision that she made, because she was not feeling him no more. It turned into almost hatred to him feeling like that.
Have you ever watched a TV show and wondered if the biggest drama wasn't happening on screen, but behind the scenes? Because according to 50 Cent, that's exactly what happened with Power. Fans have debated for years why Ghost's story ended the way it did. Some thought it was always the plan. Others believed there had to be more going on behind closed doors. Now 50 Cent has shared his side of the story, and if what he says is accurate, the creative tension behind the scenes may have played a much bigger role than many fans realized. So, let's talk about it. During a recent conversation, 50 Cent explained that things became complicated between him and Power showrunner Courtney Kemp. According to him, the issue wasn't necessarily about the success of the show. It was about how the public viewed it. He says many people started referring to Power as 50 Cent's show. Even though Courtney Kemp was the creator and showrunner, 50 believes the public association with his name created friction behind the scenes. As one of the executive producers, a major star on the show, and someone heavily involved in promoting the series, his presence was impossible to ignore. From his perspective, that attention caused tension over who was receiving the credit. Now, whether that's exactly how everything unfolded is something only the people involved truly know. But hearing someone directly connected to the production describe that dynamic definitely gives fans another angle to consider. One of the most interesting parts of what 50 shared involved the character Ghost, played by Omari Hardwick. Ghost wasn't just another character. He was the face of the series. His journey from drug kingpin trying to become a legitimate businessman became the foundation of everything Power was built around. Fans either rooted for him, criticized him, or loved to hate him, but almost everyone tuned in to see what Ghost would do next. According to 50, there was a point where Ghost was supposed to die much earlier in the series. He says Courtney Kemp wanted to write the character off before the show actually ended. But 50 claims he pushed back against that idea because he believed Ghost was too important to the success of the series. If his version of events is accurate, that decision kept one of television's biggest characters alive longer than originally planned. For longtime fans, that's a pretty fascinating detail, because it's hard to imagine Power becoming the cultural phenomenon it did without Ghost remaining at the center of the story for as long as he did. As the show continued to grow, 50 says the relationship behind the scenes continued getting worse. He described the situation as becoming increasingly personal. According to him, Courtney Kemp's frustration eventually shifted toward Omari Hardwick himself, not just the character he portrayed. He claims those feelings became strong enough that they influenced the decision to finally remove Ghost from the show altogether. Again, that's 50 Cent's account of what happened. People involved in television productions often have different memories and perspectives about creative decisions, especially when it comes to major moments that define a successful series. Producing a hit television show involves countless conversations, disagreements, compromises, and creative debates that viewers never get to see. Sometimes story decisions are purely creative. Sometimes they're business decisions. And sometimes personalities behind the scenes can make those decisions even more complicated. Regardless of where someone stands, one thing is difficult to argue. Ghost's death changed everything. It completely shifted the direction of the Power universe. The original series ended, spin-offs expanded the franchise, and fans are still debating whether killing Ghost was the right decision years later. That's probably one of the reasons this conversation has gained so much attention. People are naturally curious about what really happened behind the curtain. Was Ghost always destined to die? Did creative disagreements influence the storyline? Or was it simply the ending the writers believed made the most sense? Unless everyone involved decides to tell the full story, fans will probably continue discussing those questions for years. What makes Power such a memorable series isn't just the action or the plot twists. It's the fact that the characters became part of pop culture. Even today, Ghost, Tommy, Tasha, Tariq, and Kanan are still some of the most talked about television characters of the last decade. And anytime new behind-the-scenes information comes out, fans are ready to revisit those old debates all over again. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you believe Ghost's ending was always part of the plan? Or do you think behind-the-scenes tensions may have played a role in how the story ultimately unfolded? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy celebrity news, entertainment updates, and the biggest stories everyone is talking about, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. We'll see you in the next one, right here on Let's Talk Media.